Never caught in the moment, on my toes for the right now. My nigga, I'm focused, never follow the crowd. Let me throw on my crown. And motherfucker, you address me as such, cause I'm king. And put respect on my name like Brian Williams, And if you lucky, might have mercy, just might keep your neck. Cause heads roll for less. If playing me is your goal, I'm Shaquille at the net. Niggas know I'm a problem, tatted hope on my chest. Yeah, look, I was tired of playing Clark Kent, hiding my potential, knowing that I was God sent, knew that I was different when nobody saw my vision, put that work in myself and then ran ahead of the competition.
What up, baby? It's the one and only Mr. Vega, the Messiah. Thank you, everyone. Man, back for another episode of Honest Assholes. I said honest assholes, motherfuckers. 5 years strong. What it do? Man, it's been a whole lot that's been going on. You know, I've been perfecting everything, perfecting my craft, perfecting the brand. Everything has just been perfected because I love what I do. I love that Honest Assholes is going nowhere but up. Nowhere but up, god damn it. All you haters can kiss my ass. Praying for my downfall. I said praying for my downfall, god damn it. Oh my goodness. Y'all gotta stop it, bro. Y'all just gotta stop this shit. But anywho, shout out to Big Mizzle. Shout out to Eugene O'Neal. Shout out to D-Nut. Shout out to Juice. Shout out to Wit, you know, the rest of the crew. Still holding it down. You know, everybody's been doing their shit. You know, the Messiah got to keep it going because this is my flag. This is my ship. And I got to keep it going by all means necessary. Because without the Messiah, there will be no honest assholes. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all for just rocking with me, doing what I do best, and just making sure that I'm here doing me. Tonight's episode is going to cater to a lot, well, as far as a certain community, the wrestling community. Now, if you know who I am, if you know the Messiah, you know the Messiah is a big wrestling fan, a big WWE wrestling fan specifically. I don't really fuck with AEW. I don't really fuck with Impact, but I respect it. I respect both brands because that's just the art of the wrestling culture. You know, it's to respect all the brands. But I'm just the fucking WWE guy. I'm gonna die a WWE guy. I was WWE when they were WWF, so I can't just sit here and say that I'm gonna be a AEW fan or that's just not me, bro. I just can't do it because that's not who I am. I'm just gonna be the normal WWE guy for life. So tonight's episode brought to you by the Messiah. Make wrestling great again. I said make wrestling great again. Man, I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling today's wrestling. It's not just me, man. It's not just me. It's a few people that feel this way because we not really producing good wrestling anymore, man. It's more of a business now, and I get it, you know, from an aspect of creating different scenarios and different storylines for business sake, but oh my goodness, this shit gotta stop, bro. It's a lot of bullshit going on, especially in the WWE. Triple H, my guy, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Paul Levesque, one of my favorite wrestlers, if not my top 5, definitely my top 10. He's definitely in the top 10. I don't know about top 5. He might be though. Triple H might be in my top 5, but he's for sure. He's not anywhere past 10. Like if Triple H is not in your top 10, then you're a fucking hater on all aspects because you can't say he can't wrestle because he can. You can't say he's not good on the mic because he is. You can't say that he's not good at playing heel and face because he's good at fucking both. You know, I think he's a little bit better at being a heel because when Triple H is a heel, you really fucking hate him. Like I'm talking like you gotta understand the different the different parts of and different eras of Triple H as a bad guy or heel. Like this dude can, and then being under Shawn Michaels, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, being under those guys, you know, some pretty top heel guys. You know what I'm saying? He had to he had to adapt to it. But I just feel like he took it to a whole nother level because I feel like out of all those dudes that I just named, I feel like he surpassed them as far as being a heel. Like I feel like he's a way better heel than Kevin Nash. He's a way better heel than Scott Hall. He may be neck and neck with Shawn Michaels, but I feel like heel Triple H is way more relentless than heel Shawn Michaels. That's just me. I feel like Shawn is a better face, but Shawn can also is a good heel. That's where Triple H get it from because Shawn Michaels is the original. Like hey, I can do both. I can be the face and I can be a heel. But Triple H just took that heel shit to a whole nother level, especially when he turned on DX. That first time Triple H turned on DX in '99, you know, that arrogant, good, cocky person that he was, and prior to DX, you know, I'm talking New Age Outlaws, China, X Pac, that Triple H, you know, that was a dope Triple H. Don't get me wrong. That was the arrogant, I know I'm good, getting better and better on the mic, Triple H, but you know, just him as a face at that time, I don't think it wasn't going to work because it was too many faces that they were trying to build. Stone Cold, The Rock, Undertaker, because Undertaker had been a face for so long at that time. It was only right for him to cross over to do the heel. You know what I'm saying? And it worked. The Ministry of the Darkness, that was a whole different Undertaker heel. But back to the point I'm trying to make with Triple H being a top heel, like this dude literally changed the game when he became a heel, man. Because the beginning of the heel stage, okay, you can't believe it. He turned on X Pac, he turned on everybody and joined the corporation. You know what I'm saying? Now the beginning of that, he was still arrogant. He wasn't really taken serious as a main heel. But that summer, I'm talking when he traded in the long pants and started wrestling in the short under attire. What the fuck? Oh my goodness! When his song oneself, it's on like that Triple H, the summer of '99, bro. I'm talking when he beat The Rock at Fully Loaded to become the number one contender to face Austin at the SummerSlam in '99. You know what I'm saying? By that time, Triple H was focused. Like he was like determined. He didn't give a fuck who he had to. Like man, I know Stone Cold's the top dude, but they were painting it to where like man, it didn't matter. Like I'm coming for you. Like it don't matter. I know we gonna fight. I know we gonna put it down. But this is gonna be a fight, and that's what made the shit so dope. So that's why I was kind of upset that Mankind was added as a triple threat at that SummerSlam because Mankind walked away with the title just for him to hold it for 5 days. He lost it. I want to say either that SmackDown or that Raw the first week after that SummerSlam '99. I can't remember, but I just know that Mankind dropped the title to Triple H. That's when he pretty much put JR in an arm hold and told Mick Foley that he had to put the title on the line or I'm gonna break JR's arm. Sure enough, he broke the shit anyway. Anyway, I said he broke the motherfucker anyway. That's what I'm saying. Triple H was so diabolical. So when he won that WWE title for the first time, he was on a whole nother level. China was by his side, like he was like, listen, like y'all better take me serious now, goddamn it. I am the game. That's when he started doing the whole I am the game. And then when he brought DX back as heels, oh man. I didn't really feel that DX run. It was okay. I just felt like at that point, he really didn't need him. He was on his own. Like I felt like because at that time, Mr. Ass had built up a solo thing going on that because that's that same exact SummerSlam he fought The Rock, and at that time, man, as a single competitor, Mr. Ass was on his shit, and I really felt like they should have kept pushing him more as a solo. He could have been a bro. He could have been a solid heel. Besides Triple H, Billy Gunn in '99 could have been a. I really felt like they could have just kept him being a heel instead of reunited him with Road Dogg, which was dope. You know, they won the titles, beat the Rock and Sock Connection, but it's just I just felt like Mr. Ash should have had a better solo run because he was on fire as a heel. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, Triple H as a heel was just remarkable. You had and then you had after the heel DX Triple H, then you had the McMahon Helmsley era heel Triple H, a mixture of DX mixed with I'm married to the boss's daughter. Point fucking amazing, bro. Like Triple H was he was cooking. Like I'm talking like fucking shutting shit down as a heel, like killing it. You feel me? So and then get injured. Well, he does the whole 2-man power trip with Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? After the McMahon Helmsley shit split up, and then, which was dope. Still made him hate you. It's just Stone Cold as a bad guy, just as a heel. It just at that time, it just I hated it, and he'll tell you he hated it. So I wasn't feeling that. But Triple H held his own as a heel. But coming back as a face after that injury, oh my goodness. It just proves to you, okay, now I'm a face, but I'm a different type of face now. I'm the game. Last time y'all seen me as a face, well, was 4 years prior. That was the Attitude Era face. But now this is the ruthless. This is 2002. This is the ruthless aggression face of Triple H, and it worked. It was from January all the way to the summer. Him being a face, it worked. Then what did he do? Went right back to a heel because he was so fucking good at it. A few months go by, and him being the first world heavyweight champion on the Raw brand in Evolution. We all remember how fucking relentless and how much of an asshole he was during that run. This dude had like a 5-year run as a heel, just killing shit. And then back to a face, killing shit. So it hurts my heart to say this statement that I'm gonna say. Triple H, you have been fucking up. I say you've been fucking up. Bad, bro. Like fucking bad. I don't know, man. I really felt like, in my opinion, from 2022, I want to say from 2023 and 2024, he was cooking. Like when Vince McMahon was going through all that shit in 2022, and then when Triple H had to take over, I felt like from 2023 he was cooking. He started, like I said, they separated the titles again, like that whole Roman Reigns holding both the titles. That shit I hated that shit. Like him holding both the world titles hostage, the Usos holding both. Like I hated this shit. So when they separated the titles, okay, WWE champions, WWE Tag Team Champions, WWE World Tag Team Champions. Boom. When he switched up, when he brought back the World Heavyweight title, oh my goodness, I was so fucking happy. I was like, yes, I fucks with the World Heavyweight title. The World Heavyweight title is just as important as the WWE title. Both the fucking titles both came back in the day. Like it was just under different titles, under different names. For a while, the World Heavyweight title it was WCW's brand and it was NWA's for a point. So point taken. But now once it became a property of WCW, what happened? WCW got bought out by WWE. So they had the big gold belt. So once upon a time, that big gold belt was more popular than the WWE title, especially during the fucking ruthless aggression era. What? When Triple H was the world heavyweight champion with that gold, bro, it was popping. Not to say the WWE title wasn't popping on SmackDown, but bro, from 2002 all the way to 2005, that gold belt on fucking Raw, killing it, and Triple H held it majority of the time. But when Batista got a hold of it, bro, that first Batista era of world heavyweight title, come on, man, the big gold belt was the shit. So when they brought back the world heavyweight title, I was happy. Now here's the thing, I prefer them to bring back the original one. That's just me. I feel like the original one should always. Y'all can modify the shit, definitely modify it, but I was just pretty much wanting to come back as the original one because the new one is cool, but and I get it. It kind of resembles the old gold belt, but it's just I don't know that whole WWE in the middle. I don't know that shit whack. I don't like this shit. But nevertheless, man, the point I'm trying to make: Triple H bringing back that world heavyweight title, separating the tag team division again. Like at that time, the tag team division was popping. When Zeph Rollins first win with that world heavyweight title was popping. Like it led up all the way until motherfucking WrestleMania 40. WrestleMania 40 was popping. That was when the Paul Levesque era kicked off. It was dope. But I just feel like going towards the end of 2024, 2025, early 2025, he dropped the ball, bro. Like I really felt like when it came to 2025, that's when he dropped the ball. It's like, bro, how the fuck you kill it with 2023, 2024, just for you to drop the fucking bomb in 2025? You didn't kill it, bro. You really, in 2025 had to be one of the worst years in WWE wrestling history, bro. Like it was pointless story modes. It was shitty runs. I felt like they did Jey Uso dirty with the world heavyweight title run. I felt like his run was terrible. Not his fault. It's not his fault, bro. All of 2024, from 2023, the moment he left the bloodline, late 2023, all the way 2024 up into 2025, him winning the Royal Rumble, Jey Uso was cooking, popping. So I thought they were going to go a good direction with him. But they made his title reign so fucking shitty, bro. And if for him to lose it to Gunther like that, the dude who he fucking beat for the fucking world title, y'all didn't even let him lose it to somebody who was a new competitor. I felt like y'all did that same bullshit with Kofi Kingston. That's a different topic. And then the reincarnation of the bloodline. Did we really need to see a reincarnation of the bloodline? Like seriously, these dudes dominated. Were really a lot of those shits were really shoved down our throats for 2020 to 20 fucking 23. And then, because I don't really, I mean, technically you could say 2024, but I just felt like the bloodline really got shaky that summer of 2023. That's when the Usos left, but just for Jay to go solo, just for Jimmy to go back to the bloodline. So when Jimmy went back to the bloodline after that whole turning on Jay shit, that shit was whack. That's when I was really starting to see like, okay, I don't know where the fuck, I don't know what the fuck was the point of that. But once they started doing that shit in 2025, pointless and unfinished story modes, it's like, bro, and oh my goodness, and John Cena's fucking retirement tour, bro, that shit was ass. It was ass. You hear me? Ass. I didn't see the point of that, bro. Like him, John Cena turning heel was shitty, bro. It should have never happened. Should have never happened. Y'all should have just let him. And if it was gonna be a heel, it should have been planned better. But that was a shitty. That was a shitty. It was shitty. I'm sorry. It was shitty. The way that they did that booking was terrible. So there's a reason why Triple H, your ass got lit the fuck up. They booed you at the end of John Cena's match with Gunther, bro. You hear me? They lit you up 2 times. You did very bad in 2025, bro. I don't know how 2026 is looking for WWE wrestling. I can't really speak on AEW. I can just speak on certain highlights, but from what I see, it doesn't look too interesting over there either. You know, seems like they're not all the people that jump ship from WWE over there is really not doing too well. What's the dude's name? Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande. Alejandro, whatever, man. Charlotte Flair's ex-husband. He's the first motherfucker in history to leave WWE, go to AEW, come back to WWE, then leave and go back to AEW. So, and I was never really sold on him anyway. And then Bobby Lashley going over there just to be put in the tag team division at that part at that point of his age. Mind you, this dude he came from the ruthless aggression era. He's like late 40s, almost 50. So for y'all to give him a tag team run over there, that's kind of shitty. I really feel like he's a household name. Y'all automatically should have put him in the world heavyweight scene. But whatever. What do I know? That's AEW. But anyway, back to WWE and Triple H's fuck ups. You can kiss my ass for all the fuck ups that you did in 2026. Don't get me wrong, you are still one of my if not my favorite heel wrestlers in history. You're still, bro. You're still my guy. Trust me. If I ever meet you one day, it's gonna be all love and respect, man. Seriously. But if you ask me if I think that you did a shitty job in 2025, I would really fucking tell you you did, bro. In 2025, you really dropped the ball, and I don't know why. I don't know if I don't. I can't really. I don't know too much. I don't know if to blame me for everything, but I just know that you, the powers that be, all go back to you, and it just wasn't a good year. 2025 was just a shitty year. So I don't know what's going on this year. I don't know. Certain things I'm not feeling. I feel like Cody Rhodes dropping the WWE Championship into something to Drew McIntyre at that type of event wasn't really a good look. That's just to me. Because why let him? Why drop at this point, this close to WrestleMania? Why let him drop it now? Y'all should have just waited to WrestleMania to let him drop it. Like he could have dropped the title to Drew or anybody, but I don't see Drew being a long-term champion. I think Drew is gonna either drop it at WrestleMania or a little bit before because we got the Royal Rumble coming. I would rather for you to let Cody drop it at Royal Rumble and he could fucking gain it back at Elimination Chamber and then lose it again at WrestleMania to either the person who wins the Royal Rumble or if the person chooses the World Heavyweight title or whatever. I just feel like that needs to happen because I feel like they're going to let CM Punk drop the title at WrestleMania. I wouldn't be too mad at that, but at the same time, I kind of would want him to keep it because that'll be at this part of in his age and career. It would be nice to let him keep the title at a main event at WrestleMania. I mean, he's kept the title at WrestleMania before back in 2012 when he fought Chris Jericho, but that WrestleMania was so overshadowed with The Rock and John Cena and Triple H and Undertaker end of an era match. Nobody really gave a fuck about Chris Jericho and CM Punk's WWE title match. So I feel like CM Punk should, if he's gonna drop it, he should let him drop it at least either at WrestleMania or maybe the night after. Because I tell people, we all know I pay attention to the Raw after WrestleMania. Them be the best ones because though it shows in history that the nights after WrestleMania, a lot of shit changes. A lot of titles get dropped the day after WrestleMania. So I think that's probably should happen to CM Punk or Drew McIntyre can win the title back the very next night. Because I'm not mad at, I really not mad at Drew McIntyre being champion because they should have been put the title on him. But I just felt like this shouldn't have been. This shouldn't have been it. You know what I'm saying? Let him fucking lose again. Continue that bitter streak all the way until he could have faced. Because I think him and CM Punk reuniting their feud for the world title would have been good because now it's for something. It's for something now because their feuds before. Don't get me wrong, their feud was dope, but I just felt like it would have been a little better if the title was on the line. That's just my opinion. But I don't know what's gonna happen this year. I don't. I really don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know who's gonna win the Royal Rumble. I would love me personally, I would like the Royal Rumble winners to either be Kevin Owens or Sami Zayn. Like real shit. Like Sami Zayn been one of the most popular superstars within the past 4 to 5 fucking years. The whole shit with the bloodline. So at this part of his career, I need to do something with bro. Put a world title on him. It don't even have to be the world. It don't even have to be the WWE. Put the world heavyweight title on him. Okay. Just make him a world champion, bro. He deserves it. Same thing with KO. I feel like if they put the title back on Cody, that would be more of a reason for KO to win the Royal Rumble and then go on to face Cody Rhodes and let him beat Cody Rhodes and let him be the WWE champion. But this time, and if I wanted to make Cody Rhodes the heel, that would be the perfect fucking time. Let him lose the fucking WWE title to Kevin Owens at WrestleMania. Then the very next night, make him turn heel. Make him beat the shit out of Kevin Owens, the new WWE champion, but as a heel. Get where I'm going? I'm just saying. There's a couple ideas that we can throw out there, man. Seriously, to make wrestling great again. But that's just me, man. I'm not gonna come out here and act like I'm the best wrestling fan and thinks he knows what he's talking about. I'm just saying, like, if we're gonna do things right when it comes to wrestling, man, let's do it the right way. Because this shit that's going on, I don't like, man. You know, there's certain people that I feel they need to put world titles on. I think Finn Balor needs to get his ass away from the Judgment Day, and they need to put a world title on him. This year, I would like to see Finn Balor as world champion. WWE world, it doesn't matter. I want to see him as a face, though. He's been a heel for the longest now, but in my opinion, I think y'all dropped the ball on Finn. I think Finn is a better face, especially when he's Demon Finn. Come on, bro. He could have been one of the best faces of this company, and y'all haven't given him a world title. He ain't been world champion in 10 fucking years, and he was only world champion for 24 hours. Terrible. I want to see Sami Zayn as world champion this year. I want to see Kevin Owens as world champion this year. I want to see Carmelo get pushed more as a face. I'm glad he has that United States Championship. Let him ride that bitch out. Put some prestige back to that title. Groom him for 2026 as one of the best faces, and then prepare him to be a world champion next year. I don't want to see him as world champion this year. I don't. I still think they need to push him more as a face. Same thing with Trick. Them putting him in the world title scene already is fucking crazy. He just got up there. I get it. He was doing this shit with TNA and NXT, but no. I really feel like guys like him, they need to put in like the Intercontinental or United. Him and fucking Kamalo, him and Mello, they can fucking get it popping right now with their history. Mello is a popping United States champion right now. They need to let Trick them do their shit. Make that title popping, bro. The Intercontinental Championship. What the fuck are they doing with Dominic Mysterio? That's what I'm saying. I need to make wrestling great again. Make these titles more prestigious. Put somebody like at this part of their career, put Sheamus back in the Intercontinental scene. When Dom gets back, put Sheamus back in the Intercontinental title scene. Sheamus is a multiple world champion. He's held many title, Royal Rumble winner, Money in the Bank winner, all that shit, bro. At this part of his career, put him in the Intercontinental title scene. He's never won it. Put him in that title scene. We need to make those titles more relevant and more prestigious again, bro. I get it. They're the secondary mid-card titles, but let's not act like that the Intercontinental title wasn't the first title that was put on for the fucking ladder match, bro. Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon fought for that fucking title and at one of the best fucking matches in history, the ladder match, bro, for the IC title. Stop it. Ricky Steamboat and fucking Macho Man Randy Savage have fought countless wars. One of the best matches. They stole the show that night at WrestleMania 3, bro. So please, man, please, for fuck's sake, man, the Triple H. I'm not even gonna talk about the tag team division on both brands. This whole shit with the Wyatts and that fake ass bloodline, the FTC, whatever the fuck they are, man, it's two clicks beating each other's asses. But what's up with the tag team titles, bro? Come on. And then y'all got the titles back on Jimmy and Jay Uso, which is fucking crazy to me. At this point of their fucking career, y'all brought them back as a tag team. What's up with Jim, bro? Put a single title on Jim. Jim's back on Raw, bro. Jim should easily be going for that Intercontinental title. But whatever, man. I don't know what's up in 2026, but I know we need to make wrestling great again. I'm just saying. This has been another episode of another episode of Honest Assholes. This is the Messiah, Mr. Vega. Check us out on all platforms, baby. Shout out to Big Mizzle. Shout out to Eugene O'Neill. Shout out to D-Nut. Shout out to Wit. Shout out to Juicy, baby. The whole motherfucking crew. We're going to continue to kill shit this year. You already know, baby. I want to thank y'all for coming out, man. All my wrestling heads. Hopefully, y'all feeling this. Tap in with me, baby. It's the Messiah. One love. Out, baby.